Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this SumoSprings Rebel Custom Helper Spring Set. This is going to help improve your driver control and comfort by upgrading the rear suspension for your 2019 and newer Freightliner or Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 3500 with four-wheel drive. This is going to help keep your vehicle level as you're hauling a heavy load. It's also going to help absorb bumps and shocks and minimize your sway, so it's going to be a much more comfortable ride for you. Now, when you're talking about suspension enhancement, most people are familiar with airbags. Now, these are not airbags. They're kind of an alternative option for you. So there are some benefits to the SumoSprings over airbags. There's a few benefits of airbags over these. So let's go through some of those differences. So right off the start, these do not have air in them. These are a durable microcellular urethane. So it's kind of like a dense foam inside there. These are going to work in temperatures from negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. They're going to resist damage caused by oils, road salts, and UV rays. So they are going to be very durable for you. They are going to have a progressive load control. So because that dense foam in there is going to compress as you put heavier and heavier loads on there, it is going to provide more stability for you as your heavier loads are put on there. So the more it's compressed, the stiffer it's going to get. So your lighter loads, the springs are going to compress easily at first, so you have a nice soft engagement, but with those heavier loads, they're going to compress up to about 80% for your support. These will give you a maximum weight capacity of 5,000 pounds. Now that's not going to increase your weight carrying capacity of your vehicle. So that's a common misconception with suspension enhancement systems. So airbags or SumoSprings, you're not going to increase your weight carrying capacity. So think of it less like a second set of hands that's helping you lift more weight. Think of it more like a back brace. So it's just there to kind of help support your suspension, help take some of that strain off of it so that it can do its job and do it a little bit easier and longer. So it's going to help with the longevity of your suspension. So these are going to give you that firm support if you have that heavy load on there. The two-piece design is going to provide unlimited suspension travel. So if you're going over really bumpy roads or something like that, you're not going to be limited to how far these can expand. So it's going to make it much smoother for you. One of the main benefits of these over your airbags is that the maintenance is basically nothing. Once you get these installed, they're just going to have that progressive weight support. So unlike airbags where you have to add weight or add air or take air out depending on how much weight you have in there to get everything balanced, these are going to be kind of automatic. So just once you get them installed, it's kind of set it and forget it. They'll take care of that to help smooth out your ride. Another major benefit to these is that they are a bolt-on installation, very easy to get installed. You're not going to have to worry about running tubes back to where it's accessible so that you can put air into your bags. So these are going to be a lot less maintenance, a lot easier to get installed. One of the downsides to these is that you don't have much control over how much pressure you're getting. So with airbags, you have a little bit more adjustability, so you can put more air in there to get a little bit stiffer if you feel like you need more support, where these, they're kind of just, once they're there, they're doing their thing. So you're not going to have as much control. But if you don't want to have to worry about that maintenance, this is a really nice option for you. I personally like these a lot. I think that being able just, once you get it installed, it's done. It's going to provide that constant support for you. That's the way I would prefer to go myself. But some people prefer that adjustability of the air springs or airbags. So these do work independently. You can see we're going to have one for our driver's side and one for our passenger side. So they're going to allow you to compensate for off-center loads. So if you've got a really heavy toolbox or something on the one side of your Sprinter, that spring is going to compress to support that load, but then the other spring is still going to be able to engage softly and kind of help to compensate for that off-center load. It's also going to help reduce your body roll. So if you're going down the road and a pretty heavy side wind coming through, it's going to help support that, so you're not going to get that body roll and sway that you sometimes get with those big heavy winds and semi-trucks passing, that sort of thing. These are going to expand and compress vertically rather than laterally, so it's going to be very difficult for these to get damaged. They're going to operate really well in tight spaces. So again, unlike some of your airbags that are out there that kind of pancake out and can potentially get pinched, these are going to be really slim options for your tight spaces. So really nice option here. Like I said, they do kind of have good and bad compared to airbags, but they are going to be much easier to get installed. You can see they've got the hardware included, as well as instructions to walk you through every step of the way how to get these installed. Very, very simple bolt-on application. You're not going to have to drill, weld, or anything like that. These are made here in the USA, so you can trust they're made to the high quality standards that we've come to know and trust for products that are made here in the US. And they do come with a limited lifetime warranty, so if you were to have any problems with them, you're more than welcome to reach out to us here at etrailer.com. We're always happy to work with our customers, make sure that you're getting good quality products and having a good experience. And I think, like I said, this is the way I would go myself. Airbags are nice, but you know, I personally don't like having to worry about finding a compressor along the side of the road, trying to adjust to the weight capacity or weight that I have in the Sprinter. So this is the way I would go. I like the just set it and forget it aspect of these. So if you are looking for a simple installation, no maintenance, this is a great way to go. So that's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.